Hello and welcome to Spirited Tarot with Margaret Emory. I'm your host, Margaret Emory, and today we are going to do some card readings for the week of May 2nd to the 8th. And we're shuffling this lovely deck at the moment. And we're going to start with Aries, my fellow fiery friends. I like that alliteration. And here we go for Aries, the week of May 2nd. All right, so we have a lot of powerful messages here. The week starts off with some temperance, where we're feeling very, very balanced. And then we have a few endings, and then we go into some period of stepping back, looking over the situations in our lives and seeking justice. We want things to be right and fair. And the Wheel of Fortune, it just keeps rolling along, ups and downs. Then towards the end of the week, we'll want a little bit of time for solitude and looking over the situation. We have the lantern that will show us the information we need just when we need it. And towards the end of the week, you're going to feel strong within yourself, that this is a journey from balance to inner strength. And that's your week of May 2nd for Aries. Very, very lovely, very, very powerful, impactful. And now we're going to head on to the birth month, Taurus, my Taurian friends. I have to admit, I am a Taurus myself. I have the characteristics. I'm very gentle and easygoing, and I love the earth, and I love very nice things, but I can be a bit stubborn. I'm sure my fellow Taurians will agree. Let's see what's going on for the week of May 2nd. Some more powerful cards. Oh, very nice. So here we go. We start off with the Empress, so we're feeling pregnant with possibilities. And then we know we can't do very much in our life without relationships. There are two of us, two people, and together we're stronger. We like tradition, we like to know traditional values, and we like structure, that's for sure, with the Emperor and the Hierophant there. And then we're going to go towards the middle and the end of the week. We're going to have lots of ideas and want to manifest and create, and then towards the end of the week, we're going to want to maybe look for some deeper meaning in our lives. And that's the week of May 2nd for Taurus. Lovely, lovely reading for my Taurian birth friends. And now we're moving along. I put the cards back in the deck. I do a little bit of a shuffle because we're going to be moving to Gemini. Oh, Gemini, they do so many things all at the same time. They're very quick and agile. Their minds go like quicksilver. I love my Gemini friends. Here we go. Let's see what's going on for the week of May 2nd. Oh, I might also say, if you like what you see here and here, you might like to subscribe to the channel or visit me at my website, spiritedtarot.com. For Gemini. Well, we have lots of activity here. We're going to start feeling very cooperative with our colleagues, and then we're going to deal with the material things of the world. We have a little bit of holding onto our resources, a little bit of wondering if we're going to be able to get along. The Five of Pentacles, it's a bit of a wanting card, struggling a little bit to see if we can find the resources. And then the Six of, we've resolved it, and we're either being given the resources or we're getting them. That's very good. And then, towards the middle and end of the week, we have lots of passion, and we're going to go forth with our passions and our ideas. The Knight of Swords, he's very energetic. As you can see, he's galloping forth on his horse. And the Queen of Swords, she's very, very strict and a bit stern, and she doesn't like any phony baloney. And then you're going to end with the Fool, who's just so, he leaps into the unknown. So you're going from colleagues to unknown, but there's a lot of activity, good activity all throughout the week. It's going to be a wonderful week for you, my Gemini friends. Excellent. So now we're going to move along here, put the cards back. It's, I can't believe we're already in May. Time goes so fast, if you think of it that way. And then I guess it could go very slowly. That just depends on your perspective, right? So now we're moving into Cancer. Cancer, oh, you love your sensitivities. You feel so much, my Cancer friends. You feel a great deal for humanity, for the ups and downs of life. You're very connected to water, your moods. Here we go for the week of May 2nd, Cancer. Well, we're going to start off with the King of Swords. He really is a very good thinker, very clear-sighted, and very fair and very just. And that's the kind of qualities you want in authority, right? And then we go to the beautiful Ace of Cups. So you have like new emotions, new feelings, some kind of, maybe a romance is coming into your life. And then you go to the Two of Cups. There are a lot of cups here, so you're very connected to your feelings, water, love, flow, 2 people, 3 people. So we're moving from relationships to celebration. We see the 3 women dancing with their cups raised. And then we go to the 7 of Cups, which is the illusion card and the desire card. Be careful what you wish for. You know, we have everything from dragons to victory wreaths in the 7 cups in front of this person. And then into the Moon, which is such a Cancer card. The Moon is full of the illusions, the trickster, but also your subconscious, what's deep down should come out and be resolved. And then we end with the Star, which is the card of hope. So we have a lot of water here, and hope and regeneration, with the King of Swords being fair and just. Excellent reading. Lots going on for Cancer this week. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time for Cancer. And we're going to put the cards back and shuffle them some more, because we're heading on to Leo, a fiery sign, very independent, very dramatic. Leo is a wonderful sign, wonderful people, Leo, wonderful beings. Here we go for the week of May 2nd. Once again, we're at Spirited Tarot with Margaret Emory. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm happy you're here. What a joy to spend this time together. Truly a blessing. So for Leo, what have we got going on here? Oh, very interesting. The Wheel of Fortune starts the week off, and you know what comes up must come down. It just goes around. This is a cyclical dimension we're in, and we move to justice. We're really looking for truth and fairness in our lives, and we want equal justice for everyone, for sure. And the Hangman is coming up again, seeking a little bit of perspective, maybe seeing things in a different way. If you're being troubled, a change of perspective can help sometimes, yes? Because then that leads right to hope. Because if you have a different way of looking or reframing, then you feel hopeful, inspired, regenerated. Regeneration is a good thing, refreshing, let the waters flow. And 4 of Pentacles, we have our resources intact, which is good. We don't want to be too holding on to them, but it's nice to know that we do have resources and we're fairly secure, because that will lead us to the Magician, where we can create. We have everything at our fingertips, so to speak, and we can connect heaven and earth and manifest beautifully on earth in our lifetime. And we end with the Sun, which is a beautiful card of innocence and freedom and independence and loving yourself just the way you are. Beautiful for Leo. Aren't we wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Leo, and wonderful life that we have here to be together and share and contribute all of our gifts and talents. Moving along, we're going to Virgo, where we're seeing what the week has for Virgo. Very, very diligent, caring people. They want the best for everybody, and that's good for them and good for all of us. Well, we have a few repeats here. That's very interesting. It's always interesting to see what the Spirit brings us for these cards. And for Virgo, for the week of May 2nd, I see it starting off with feeling very, very good about your resources and what you have to offer and how you can manifest. And then we go to the Wheel of Fortune. You're not bothered by the ups and downs because you can really balance everything. You're able to juggle a lot of things at once with the Two of Pentacles there and the Three of Pentacles. We're going into, as you balance all of these activities in your lives, you can work together with other people. Cooperation and colleagues are important for creating your lovely, wonderful lives. And there might be a little bit of feeling in the middle of the week that you're just wondering what it's all for, what might be the deeper meaning. You're very busy people, and sometimes you need to get away and find some deeper meaning, go on a journey into the wilderness. And sometimes, yes, you definitely feel burdened. You're doing everything, and this is this Ten of Wands here. You're nearing the completion of a task, and maybe the next time you'll delegate a little bit of your responsibilities. And then at the end of the week, you're ready for another adventure. The Page of Wands, he's inspired, he's ready to go, and he's all dressed up in his fancy clothes. So you're going from the Magician to the Page of Wands. A very, very good week, full of interesting things and people and places and activities and working together to create your wonderful life. Very marvelous. Excellent. So now we're going on to the next signs. Here we are making our round. We have Libra. Libra. Oh, very nice, wonderful people. Libra, they really want to create change, and they're very much involved with social justice and the arts. They love the arts. And they're good communicators, which is a wonderful thing to be. So let's see what we've got for the week of May 2nd for Libras. All right, pulling some cards here, laying them down. Here we go. And for Libra, week of May 2nd, we're starting off with Temperance again. We're very balanced. We really appreciate the balance of our lives. And then you might feel like things are falling apart. It's just the way of life, some abrupt changes, but that's okay because we're going to get into a deeper, your next self. And the Hangman is going to help you see some perspective, see things from a different perspective. You'll click into the Six of Pentacles energy, which is a lovely sharing of resources. The Queen of Swords is there to help you see things very clearly. And the Queen of Wands is there to get you back into your socializing. Queen of Wands, she loves to put people together and socialize. She's got her black cat, which is very bewitching. And then you end the week with the King of Cups, has so much emotional intelligence. So you're going to go through some things this week, but it's going to end up with a greater understanding, mind, body, and spirit. It's a very, very powerful week that you have ahead of you, but everything's going to work out just fine, and it's going to be revelatory. You're going to enjoy yourself, ups and downs notwithstanding, but isn't that life, right? So now moving along to Scorpio. Scorpio, my Scorpio friends, you're very deep. You really, you don't make light of anything. It's all very, very deep. The waters are deep. But you can have your fun, that's for sure. Scorpios, they don't fool around. So here, let's see what's going on for May 2nd, the week of May 2nd for Scorpio. Oh, you might have a new love in your life. The emotions are flowing. You've got the King of Swords again there, who's really going to be very, very fair, but tough but fair. He's got some butterflies and moon crescents, so he's for good things too. And Page of Wands, you're ready for adventure, and the Six of Cups comes in with a lovely, warm feeling, a comfortable feeling, maybe a little bit of nostalgia for your I don't know, childhood memories, good memories, if there were some good memories. The Five of Pentacles in the middle of the week comes with a reminder that you don't want to get too involved with feeling sorry for yourself if you're struggling with something, because there's always help around. Look at the five Pentacles. Those are those golden coins in the stained glass window. So look up and see the light. Four of Wands, we have very harmony and celebration. These two people are celebrating. They're waiting for the arrival of someone. And then we end with the Knight of Swords, which is just an energy to go forward towards your passion. So we have emotion, passions, we have a little bit of nostalgia, and it's a very good balanced reading for Scorpios who are such deep feelers and deep thinkers that sometimes it's good to sort of ease yourself a little bit and not get too in the weeds. All right, so moving to Sagittarius. Oh, I'm a Sagittarius rising, so I love Sagittarian qualities. They're just so much fun. They're big thinkers. They love a good joke. They're just really bright. You know, Jupiter is the planet, so they're very generous and big thinkers. They love education and traveling. Sagittarians love to travel, see new cultures, new things. We have the Wheel of Fortune. This is for the week of May 2nd for Sagittarius. The Wheel of Fortune, ups and downs. The Hierophant, very much of traditions and looking into traditional structures. The Pentacles, you're able to juggle so many different things. It's really good to be able to juggle, but also keep in mind the priorities of your life. Get them squared away. The Three of Pentacles, once again, we're going to work together with people. It's very important. And then in the middle of the week, you're going to want to maybe take a break, relax, have some meditation. The Four of Swords, very, very restful, kind of a pause. And the Five of Swords, oh, you know, we got our different thoughts and our feelings and our opinions, and sometimes we can be a bit competitive, and maybe, you know, battling each other isn't always a good thing, because what do we get? Sometimes some hollow victories, but the Six of Swords comes around to remind us that we can take a trip and move away from troubled waters into smooth waters. So it's a very good week with a lot of activity. We have the Wheel of Fortune to the Six of Swords, so we got some ups and downs, but we're learning to work together and find some cooperation and just learn how to work with people, and so we can spread our wonderful Sagittarian energy. So that's really great for Sagittarius. And moving to Capricorn. Capricorn, very, very solid people. It's an earth sign, and they're just, they're like the mountain goat. They keep climbing the mountain. You know, you really want to depend on a Capricorn because they're going to be there for you. They're very, very diligent people. And here, what do we got for the week of May 2nd for Capricorns? All right, looking good, Capricorn. Starting off with a Page of Cups. I love this card because, I mean, as you can see, he's all dressed up in very fancy clothes there. He's like a courtier, right? It's got the water behind him. That's a good symbol for the cups. And then he's holding a cup and a fish jumps out. Now imagine if a fish jumped out in a cup to you. That's very spontaneous. So we love spontaneity. That's good for Capricorn because they can get a little bit stuck in their rut. So we're going to start with some spontaneity, and then we're going to go to the Hermit, a little bit of solitude to ease off all that spontaneity. And then the Sun is just such a wonderful card, just joy and warmth and total embracing of life. The Six of Swords, where we're traveling away from trouble, which is good. You know, there's a lot of swords here at this moment, so we're a bit mental. We might need a little break and meditate and rest and calm your mind, and then you'll find a new opportunity will come in, maybe a business opportunity, the Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and then we end up with the Three of Cups, which is a celebration. We're dancing with our friends and celebrating a harvest, perhaps. So we have cups and swords and all sorts of warmth for Capricorn. Really good. Really, this will be a fun week for you because you'll get to experience a lot of life. And isn't that what we're here for? To experience a lot of life. So now we're moving to Aquarius for the week of May 2nd. What's in store for Aquarius? Let's see. Here we go. May 2nd, once again, we're with Spirited Tarot with Margaret Emory. And we have some cards here that we're pulling for Aquarius. All right, well, we have a lot of sword energy, so that's a lot of mind, communication, thoughts. Swords are air, and that leads to communication. As you can see, the week starts with very much mental activity. Those swords are around the woman, and she's blindfolded. She can't see her way out. It's just rather it's a cautionary sign here that we have to, our thoughts can really lead us astray. So if we can manage our thoughts and not be the victim of these negative thoughts, we can take the blindfold off and see a better path. And it's this definitely the beginning of the week has a lot of activity with thoughts. We have the nightmares, and then we have the end, the Ten of Swords. It's just it's the finality of whatever's been going on. It's going to be over, so that's a good thing because then you can move on to the Page of Swords, which is a beginning. The Page of Swords, she's a curious, inquisitive. Pages sometimes can mean young people coming into your life, or it can be that quality within yourself. So you can interpret it and use that information as you will. But we're moving away from the negative thoughts into hope, because the star is such a hopeful, regenerative card, and there'll be a little residue of the hurt that you've been feeling. You know, the Three of Swords, maybe someone's hurt your feelings, or maybe you've hurt someone's feelings, but it's a reminder to move away from this hurt and reestablish your foundations. So maybe this time you'll find some enlightenment to to start over or to put some new things in your life that have a more stable foundation that is positive, full of positive thoughts. We create our lives, and we create our lives through through how we think, right? So keep it positive, keep your spirit up, and look for solutions rather than dwelling on the problems, right? All right, so last but certainly not least, we have Pisces, our beautiful Piscean friends who feel so deeply and have such an urge to save creatures, the world. Let's see what they can do for themselves. And this week of May 2nd, we're once again with Spirited Tarot. If you like what you're hearing, you can subscribe to the channel. I'd love to hear your comments. Come visit me on spiritedtarot.com. I give readings for people and all sorts of things, good energy. Here we are for Pisces, the week of May 2nd. Oh, it's a lovely week, starting off with the Four of Wands, that harmony, hearth, all good energy. And we have the Swords, Knight of Swords energy, really, really galloping forth with a new passion. The Five of Pentacles comes around again to remind us not to sink into any kind of victim consciousness. And on the other side of that, we have a new love, and the waters are flowing. So you're very, very open to something emotionally new and exciting, maybe a new romance. And the Magician is there to remind you that you have all the resources at your beck and call, and you can manifest your desires. And the Ten of Wands, you're coming to the end of a task, perhaps, reaching that house, a beautiful house in the distance. Don't be too concerned with the burden of life. Maybe share some responsibilities, and end always with hope and regeneration. The cycle begins again. It's a beautiful, beautiful reading from warmth into hope and inspiration. What a lovely way to end this astrological reading with the tarot for the week of May 2nd. I'm so happy that you are all with me. Thank you for stopping by. I'll be doing another reading in a couple of days. Pick a card, three piles. It'll be interesting to see what the cards have to say and what you choose. But for now, this is Margaret Emory in spiritedtarot.com. That was your readings for May 2nd, the week of May 2nd. Thank you so much, and I wish you a good day and a good week. Bye-bye for now.